It is Saturday. Let me check the date. Saturday, November 21st. I am just getting back from the gym. I just went and did a little bit of cardio this morning and some abs. I'm going to a watch party later and like a mini Friendsgiving. So I know that there's going to be a lot of temptation there, and I want to be able to enjoy myself. So I'm expecting to eat a lot of carbs and fats at this gathering. Less than 10 people, not breaking any rules. But because of that, I want to get a nice protein hit in this morning. It's about 11, a little after 11 right now, and I want to get a nice protein hit. So I went and picked up some steaks, and I've got a sirloin strip steak, which is a nice lean steak. And I'm trying to decide if I want to cook it on the stove or grill it. To be honest, I feel like I cook a better steak on the stove, but this particular cut just makes me want to grill it. Also, there's a sticker on it that says, great for the grill. So it's like, maybe I should grill it. I don't know. But I'm going to whip that up. I'm going to poach some eggs. I know it's a little bougie, but if you like runny eggs, which I do, poaching them is the way to go. I'm going to show you guys how to poach the perfect egg. Don't sleep. You can have that with a little bit of toast and probably some protein oats. So I'm honestly hoping to get 80 to 100 grams of protein in this meal. It's going to be a larger meal, maybe like 900 to 1,000 calories, but we'll see. I'm going to get cooking and I will show you guys all the nutrition information once I've got everything prepared. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. High protein breakfast. This is what I like to do on days when I know I might not be getting as much protein in the latter part of the day. Kind of like to front load and just sort of give myself a buffer there so that I can still hit my nutrition goals for the day. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Kostapa, next clip, video. All right, so I am getting ready to get my poached eggs going. So while that water is coming to a boil, this is really such an important step that most people don't take. They just crack their eggs directly into the pot. But what you want to do is first crack your egg into a wire colander, a mesh colander. And what you'll see is that there's a lot of the egg white that's more liquefied. It's not as congealed. And you want to drain that off, because if you don't, if you've ever poached eggs before, sometimes when you crack it into the pot, you just get a cloud of egg whites. They call them wispies. And so to avoid that, you crack your egg into a mesh colander and kind of run it around and get all the liquefied egg whites off so that you're left with just what's congealed. And then you can put them into little ramekins. I don't have ramekins, so I just use these little espresso cups. And I just do one in each, and that's it. That's the first step to the perfect poached egg. All right, so once your water is boiling, you actually want to turn it down to a lower heat, and you want to add in about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And what that vinegar is going to do is it's going to prevent those eggs from sticking to the bottom of the pan once we put them in. And you want to make sure that you're bubbling at the bottom of the pan, but you don't want a roaring boil. So I did also make a decision on the steak. I am going to throw it on the grill. Little pro tip on steak, you want to make sure you let it come to room temperature first. It's going to allow it to cook more evenly. It's also important to pat it dry, and I like to season mine ahead of time. And I just use garlic salt, black pepper, and some onion powder. That salt is going to draw out even more moisture, so that when you do get it onto the grill, that outer portion of your steak is nice and dry, and you're going to get a better sear and a better crust because of it. So I'm doing the steak on high heat on the grill for about 3.5 minutes on each side. And then the poached eggs, actually let me set the timer. The poached eggs go for 3 minutes, and that's it. You take them out at 3 minutes, and that's the perfect time to get a nice runny oak. If you want them a little less runny, you cook them a little longer, obviously, but 3 minutes is the perfect time to have a nice runny poached egg, which is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so I am getting ready to smash. So sadly, one of my poached eggs, the yolk started to leak out. So you might have been able to see it in the clip before. One of the yolks looks a little more deflated, and that's because it kind of leaked out. So I'm looking at 8 ounces of steak. It's like just shy of 8. 2 pieces of toast that I hit with a little bit of the I just can't believe it's not butter. 0-calorie butter spray. 2 poached eggs, and then I've got 2 packs of blueberries and cream oatmeal, and I mixed in 2 scoops of a vanilla collagen protein that adds about 20 grams of protein, and then 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Actually, it was more than 2 tablespoons. Let me do the math About 1.5 servings of peanut butter. Not what I meant to do, but we're adding a little bit more protein in because of it. So this is a very big meal. This is certainly not how I usually like to break my fast, but again, because today, you know, I'm not sure how much protein I'm gonna get in the latter part of the day. I'd rather front load a bit and give myself a buffer and hopefully go to this gathering later a little less hungry so that I don't just devour food and end up blowing my nutrition for the day. So we are looking at 1,345 calories, 98 grams of protein, 90 carb, and 66 fat. So I accidentally depleted my fat for the day, but what can you do? Sometimes that's just the way it goes. So I'm gonna sit here and dig into this, probably watch some YouTube videos, and I'll check back with you guys in a bit. Smash. All right guys, and we're gonna wrap up this video here. I am just chilling, letting my food digest, watching some Max tuning videos. If you guys have never checked him out, look him up. I don't necessarily watch him for fitness. I mean, he's a fitness guy, but he's just very entertaining and a very talented videographer. So if you're looking for somebody new to check out Max tuning. That's Max with 2 X's. If you guys enjoy this video, please put a hurtin' on that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.